Currently 25 to 10 on Wednesday, January the 8th. Welcome to a new weekly vlog. I am standing at the bus stop waiting to get a bus into town. I've got some jobs to do. I can't drive my car, and I'll go into the reasons why perhaps in another vlog in a few weeks' time. I've not been done for drink driving, and it's not a mechanical thing, but yes, I can't drive my car at the moment. So yes, I'm on the bus to go into town. I'm going to go to morning knitting as well, which is at a new venue, so I'll take you with me. Just coming up to 10 to 8 on, let's get you in shop, get me in shop, Thursday 9th of January. Car situation still not resolved, so hubby's got to take me to work and pick me up. He's just defrosting the car. It's -3. Not looking forward to work today, and certainly not the first part of the day. It'll get better as the day goes on. It would be Clay Club, but I'm not going to stay because I've got to come back and do jobs, one of which is scheduling tomorrow's PT Tag Club draw, and I've got a plan for theatre train on Saturday and do other admin-y stuff. So yeah, I may catch up with you later today. It's a boring start to this vlog, but it will get better. Had a lovely time at knitting yesterday. You saw a little bit of footage there of my friend Lou's dog Apollo. Beautiful coffee shop. Cakes and coffee were all lovely. And then it was our first meet-up of our Wednesday night knitting last night, and that was really nice. But yeah, off to work now. See you later. Blue's not impressed by the cold weather, are you, Blue? No, she's not happy at all. Just gone 8 o'clock on Monday, January the 13th, is it? Yes, I do believe it is. Got to take Blue to the vets today for her annual checkup, and just trying to coax her into her cat carrier. Harry is going to come to the vets with me. Yeah, so I haven't fed her, so she's very hungry, but I'm tempting her with dreamies, and she's getting a bit more interested. I've just thrown a couple of dreamies in there, and yeah, she's stuck her head in. But I've got an hour until I need to try and get her in there with the door closed. Wish me luck. We're at the vets. She's a bit anxious, but we got her in. Hello, just a quick one to round up this very short weekly vlog. Just putting a bit of perfume on from my Marks and Spencer's Beauty Advent. I'm not using it as much as I thought I might, but yeah, I need to address that. Just got water because I'm going off out in a minute. I've got to get the bus. So it's Wednesday, January the 15th, and I'm off to my morning knitting. I'm going to be late. It is currently 9:45. I'm going to get the bus at 10:05. I haven't got far to walk to get the bus. It'll take about 20 minutes to get into town on the bus. Car's still out of action. Not going to go into the details today just yet because I still don't really know what's going on. Last week I had to go into the bank to get the account name changed. It's been in my maiden name for years, and I've changed it to my married name after all this time. And they've sent me a new bank card, but it's still got my maiden name on it, so I need to go and sort that out, and a couple of other little things as well. Then at the place where I'm doing my morning knitting, beautiful cake, beautiful coffee, and similar prices to places like Costa and Cafe Nero, but much better quality. So I'll be going there more in future. It's put me off in the past. I don't know how long that place has been there. Probably getting on for between 9 months and a year, and it's quite often been empty, and I don't want to go and sit in an empty coffee shop, but now that I know that it's good, I will go in if I'm in the need of coffee. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to my morning knitting, and then at the same place I'm meeting my friend Kerry, who is organising the yarn bombing event. We're having a little meeting. She's got some things that she'd like me to do, so going to have a meeting there, and then hopefully come back and get this little vlog edited. The last little bit of footage you saw before I came on to camera, and I'm sorry I don't look very good today, was Kat at the vets. Yeah, Blue at the vets, and she did very well. We got her in, and the vet was really good with her, actually, and everything is good. She had her jab and she didn't react very well. Trying to get the worming tablet down her throat was not so good. I always get the vet to do it because I don't like putting tablets down her throat. And the first time it didn't go down, and Blue did nip her little finger, not aggressively, but just like, oi, get off. And she didn't even break skin or anything. But like me, the cat is overweight. In the last 12 months, the cat has put on 200 grams. And she's round about 5.5 kilos, and she should only really be about 4 kilos. So that's quite a lot overweight. And I said, but she only has this amount of food every day. And Mr. Paper&Twine has 3D printed a little cup that measures 30 grams of dry cat food. So she has that twice a day, 60 grams. But that is for a 5 kilogram cat, and she needs to be in a calorie deficit. So I've got to feed her what a 4 kilogram cat would have, in the hope that she will lose some weight in the next 12 months. Hubby says I'm fighting a losing battle. I need to get the cat to be more active. She is quite a lazy cat. And was it yesterday? Yes, I got home from work about 4:30 because we have a meeting on a Tuesday. And she was already meowing for her food, and dinner time used to be 6 o'clock, but I've had to push it back to 5 o'clock. She seems to be constantly hungry, or you know, there's not enough food in a bowl. So I don't know what that's all about. I need to do a little bit of animal behavioural science or something, bit of research. But I gave it and I fed her, and I gave her the full amount. So Peter said, just do it gradually. So in the morning, I'm giving her less. In the evening, at the moment, I'm giving her the same. And then we'll kind of bring the evening down less. And I'm trying to just push those boundaries a bit. So she came to me about 6 o'clock this morning wanting food. And I said, no. And she was very patient, actually, but it's when she cries and she's constantly crying, I think, oh, poor thing, am I being cruel to her, you know? But yeah, I've got to be cruel to be kind of now, really. The vet said she's really healthy, her heart's good, her eyes are good. She said her eyes look beautiful, her teeth are in good condition, her heart's in good condition, if I haven't said that already. Her coat is really glossy, so the vet's got no worries. But she said, you know, she's 10 this year, and we don't want to be putting any extra pressure on those joints that might lead to arthritis. So yeah, got to get her moving more, feed her less. A bit like me, really. And on that note, one of the last bits that you saw to music was on Saturday. Don't know what the weather was like where you live, but here in the UK it was -6 degrees and everything was frozen. Everything was frozen, and there was a fog. And actually it looked really beautiful, quite spooky and eerie as well. I forget where I'm going with that. Oh yes, after theatre train, because I went back to theatre train on Saturday, we had our annual general meet, and we talk a bit about the year ahead and plans. But our bosses treat us to a carvery. I'll insert a photograph here of the carvery that we had. It's really good value. I can't remember how much it costs. You can only go at once, because I know some carveries you can go at multiple times. You can only go at once, but it was really good, actually. Good value. I can't say the food is exquisitely cooked. Beef was a little bit overdone for me. Had some beef and some turkey. The turkey was really moist. Lots of vegetables to choose from, and you can have a veggie version as well. So that was really nice. We had steak and chips last night. I don't think I've filmed that. Yeah, so off to knitting now, and off to go out. It's not cold, it's not frozen, but it's got a little bit of damp in the atmosphere. Yeah, just had news from my niece this morning, my eldest niece, my eldest sister. She was 70 in December. She's back from India. I didn't think she was coming back till February or March, but she's back, and there's an impromptu little get together for her on Sunday. So hubby's not here, so I'm not quite sure whether we can go. I hope so. I'm hoping I'll be able to drive my car by the weekend, or at least Sunday. So if hubby can't come, then at least me and Harry can go in my car. Oh, there was one thing I was going to talk to you about as well. Yeah, frugality. Let's talk about being frugal. I'm quite pleased that I haven't bought anything unnecessary this year yet. I haven't bought any yarn yet. I do need to put an order in because I'm going to be knitting some heirloom toys for my great nieces and my nieces and my sister for Christmas. So I'd like to get a kind of head start on that and do little bits and pieces. And also I've said to hubby that I'll knit him a hat. I don't think I'm going to get it done for Valentine's Day. I'd hoped I might get it done for Valentine's Day. If I order the yarn today, I might be able to. I think I'm managing my money really well at the moment, and I'll maybe do a separate video about finances. But my plan, I've done a budget and I've worked out all my outgoings. Most of my outgoings are monthly. My pay, I get paid monthly from Theatre Train, weekly from my teaching work, although that might change actually, teaching assistant work I should say. That might change because we've just got a new payroll organisation have taken over, so that may change. But I've basically worked out my annual income and I've divided that by 12 to give me a monthly income, because I only get paid for 40 weeks of the year being teaching. That's like the maximum. So I've divided that by 12 to give me a monthly income, and then I've divided that the original amount by 52 to give me a weekly income. And I've worked out, after COVID, I've not had any cash in my purse. I tend to not carry cash. But I've worked out, after all my outgoings, I can afford to have £60 a week in my purse. And I'm being really good and just buying things that are incidentals with it. So last week, what did I buy cash? Some bus fare, some deodorant, some carpet cleaner. I wanted to pay cash at the coffee shop for morning knitting, but they hadn't got any change, so I had to pay on my card. But I've been really good. What cash is left over, I'm putting into like cash stuffing. Not cash stuffing as such. I've got a pot. I've got a pot for pound coins that are left over, although I make sure I've got enough for car parking, to pay cash car parking. And then I'm putting all my notes that are left over in a pot as well. And then on top of that, I'm doing the 52-week challenge, where week 1 you save £1, week 2 you save £2, building up to week 52 you save £52. And I know that means that I'm not getting any interest on that, but I've opened a cash ISA, and any money that I save after the 12 months is going to go into that ISA. And I was saving a monthly amount. I've set up a direct debit for that, and it was just going into an account that wasn't paying much interest. But I had a really good chat with a woman at the bank last week, and part of my monthly outgoings is saving £150 a month into an account. And I'm with Lloyds Bank, and they've got a monthly saver account if you're a Club Lloyds customer rather than just a bog standard current account. It's paying 6.25% interest, which is the highest that this bank does, and it's the highest I've seen without me opening a new account anywhere else. So yeah, I'm quite pleased, and today is a day where I take my new lot of money out, and I've put my old money in the pot, and I'm not going to count it until New Year's Eve, and we'll see how much we've saved over the course of 12 months. I'm really excited about that. Really excited that actually I'm doing okay financially. I don't earn a lot of money, but I'm managing it well. I'm very lucky that hubby takes care of most of the bills. But yeah, anyway, I need to go and get my bus now, so I'll be back later. I think I've got a crafting video coming up for you in the next couple of days. I've done my tag for insect and light, so that'll be going up. Don't know whether that'll be going up tomorrow or whether I might give you a day off from me and put that up on Friday. But comment down below, how are you managing your finances? Would you like to know more about how I'm budgeting? Do take care, everybody. Bye now.